Hi everybody, it's Julie. I have another way of adding digitals and printing them onto fabric. So say you already have your digitals, you don't have access to your printer. I'm going to be using inkjet printed images, and these are actually, I'm using one of the ephemera pages from the Valentine Roses and Music. I'm going to be using Liquitex matte gel. I'm going to be using my silicone spatula, and I do have a card over here to use. You know what? Let's try on a piece of the canvas. Okay, this is a thicker piece of fabric here. I'm going to go ahead and grab some of that matte medium and add this on here. I need and want patches of fabric for my project. So remember, this is part of the Altered Fabric series for junk journals for our for us to use with our February journals in our February. Okay, so I have this one. I'm going to go ahead and put that down. Okay. I want to make sure we're down. Then we're going to go ahead and also use the card to get any bubbles out. Okay. And I think while we've got this, let's go ahead and come over here, and we do have the little rosebud also. So let's go ahead and make a spot. And add that. Go ahead, put it down where I want it to be. Then get out any bubbles. Okay, and then we need to wait 3 minutes. Okay, so let's check this out. Try pulling up from one of the edges, and we have paper sticking, and that was our second one. Ooh. Okay, so we're just gonna try and pull our fabric back, this is what we wanted. Okay, so our other ones, so we wanted more like for this between 4 and 5 minutes, I think. Okay, I can use a sponge. Let's go ahead and come over here before this dries too much, but you can see we are getting a much better image. I actually like the look of the paper on here. I think that's going to depend on the person that is making, you know, it'll be your preference. Do you like the look of the paper? I like the look of the paper because we're getting the darker images. I want to be careful not to pull too much of the image off. Okay, so this time you can actually see the leaves in there even. So this does take some patience and some rubbing, and for me, trial and error. Yeah, I really like the way this one over here looks. Okay. Okay. So I really, really like that. I think this one I need to try and get all the pieces off and out of the... There we go. Yeah, so this gives us a different look. We've changed the texture of the fabric. I really, really like that. And I can use this as like a patch. And this can go like on a flip or something. And I think they are going to be great. So my original ones, you can see this one had some of the paper left on it. Okay, these were the ones that I did off camera. And so again, leaving the paper on. So I think the key, we'll do one more here, but the key is, for me, looks like it's going with the 5 or so minutes. So what I did with these is I went ahead and I cut the piece. Okay, so I cut it, and then I grabbed and cut myself a piece of the fabric, and I went ahead and put the matte medium. This is just matte gel. Is what I had. Just using what I got. And so that last one was on for probably almost 10 minutes. And I could have come in and added water to the back to pull the paper off. That might have worked even better. Okay, so then I can take the kids and put them on my fabric. Okay, go ahead and make sure that it's on there good. Make sure we get the bubbles out, and then let it sit for 5 minutes. Okay, and we'll be right back. Okay, I was on the phone with my son, so I was on a little longer than our 5 minutes. So we'll see how we do here. Ooh. Kept telling him, I gotta go, I gotta go. You don't understand, I have paper to undo. Let's see if we can get... There's her adorable little face. And he's under there somewhere too. So this is my favorite, putting it onto these pieces of canvas fabric that my mom had in her stash. Look at how cute. Just trying to ball up the paper. But we have a good transfer. I just have a damp sponge here that I can put my finger in or on. Okay, here we are at the big pieces of paper. We'll see if we can pull this off. So I went in the kitchen, and on the floor were two papers from the new digital kit. And I was like, oh, cool. Printed on copy paper, which is what I needed. Trying to get some of that off there. So this gives us another way of being able to alter our fabric. Let's see if I can get this. This is the edge of the paper. Okay. We could leave the paper down here because we could use it, right? For writing on or whatever. We've got most of the image up here. Trying to get a little bit more of the paper from around the little boy's face. Her face looks good. I don't want to take too much off. Okay, there's her skirt. His pantaloons. Okay. I think we'll go with that. Come down. Now the other thing that we can do is you can add spray acrylic and it will brighten this up, but I think I don't want it bright. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. So again, this is like canvas. You've seen me using it for the last few years. I think this might make a good like tuck spot. And I really like that it looks weathered. Okay. So I have that one. This is the one I did earlier. I pretty much lost the face of the one that was above, but I do still have the child. So there's those. Okay. Let's put this down. We're going to try this on the wrong side. Depending on how I plan to use this. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll put this down. Okay. Okay, and we're going to let this sit for 3 minutes. Okay, we have a rose. Okay, let's see if we can pull off our paper image. Okay. So we started out with this, and this is the image that we have. I'm very, very happy with that. I'm going to set that aside and let it dry. Okay. Let's see. And here they are. I love the way and I cannot wait to play with my my page ideas here and add these in. These are for the February Just Junk Journal Challenge 2022. Actually, the February Fabric Junk Journal Challenge. And so, yeah, I do have a couple of other ways I want to show you how to transfer your digitals onto fabric, and so watch for those in the next few days. Find something to celebrate every day. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.